If you say na marry the person get, now he at you, make do Allah be a make ladies marry their come fight. It at you. But because hasad na internal sickness, you did na jihadun nafs. Fight yourself. The fact you dey talk good words outside, but the person way good, it will help you for conquer your internal feeling. الفرد الصمد الذي لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد والصلاة والسلام الأتمان الأكملان على خير خلقه أجمعين وبعد يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في القرآن الكريم أم يحسدون الناس على ما آتاهم الله من فضله وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم دب إليكم داء الأمم قبلكم الحسد والبغضاء أما بعد رب اشرح إن أصدق الحديث كلام الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. We praise and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We make the mortal man. And not stop there. Allah talk in a very beautiful way. Not the Quran about the mortal man. He said, لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. Allah said, He don't make the mortal man in a perfect, in a best way. And among the things that we Allah put in we, for ensure say, we maintain the status where Allah give we, not the control. The human being is in control of whatever goodness we Allah put her. Allah put we for they in charge of who body them. Allah put we for they in charge of we emotions them, the feeling they will they get. And one of the feeling where Allah put per mortal man in natural way, but it can be a destruction for the mortal man in very self. Now the feeling of hasad, the feeling of jealousy, the feeling of envy, that feeling where you feel that bad that for another person. The human being need to fulfill this way, but you need for channel and proper. You need fulfill this way, but you need for controller. Now he made the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the hadith, he tell we, he say la hasadan illa fitnatayn. Issues then they way badat or jealousy or envy no they pardon. And the Prophet tell we in the hadith within some of the issues here. All this hadith they help we for no sake. For let somebody feel jealous, you feel envy against another person in natural. When you get for control yourself, let this not lead you. Let this not be the essence, the reason for your very destruction. And most people, when they read and they talk about the topic of hasad, when they read and they talk about jealousy or envy, some person quick for pulling himself. He say, "Me, thank God I'm not a para." And they begin to point finger at others. They say, this is why I get by that. The other person, and they talk about it gets by that. But now we listen to the hadith, where they inside Sunan at-Tirmidhi, hadith 2510, where the great Sahaba Zubayr ibn Awam report from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He said the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam tell them, say, دَبَّ إِلَيْكُمْ دَاعُ الْأُمَمٍ قَبْلِكُمْ. He said the sickness, when we don't attack, the pandemic, that sickness will spread for the people, among the people where we come before we. He said that sickness, they don't crept for we. You don't come meet with your ummah. So we are the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. None of we not feel safe from hasad. Because prophets don't talk. Dabba ilaykum da'ul umam qablakum. The sickness will be grip. The nations that will become before we. Prophet say it don't grip we. And when the prophet talk about this, you know somebody in mind go on plenty sickness. Now the COVID bar, now the Ebola, now sickness, now HIV, all the sickness here we don't see a new sickness there. The people that will become before we, they not be know waiting HIV. The people of Musa alayhi salam not be know waiting COVID. From the name said they say COVID-19. Let you know say even people that will die before December 2019, they not be know waiting COVID. But today we know about the sickness here. But Prophet tell we about sickness. They talk in this hadith. But a sickness where we don't attack the ummah that we become before. Then first generations that we become before. A prophet they tell we say, this sickness, he say don't come. So Usai the prophet point to attention. He say, Al-hasadu wal-baghda'u. He say, badat hasad. For let somebody feel badat for another person. He say, now this sickness, no, it don't grip way. And for let somebody get al-baghda, hatredness. You hate somebody, not you hate her no more. This then two sickness here, prophet single them in the hadith. And the prophet, he go further, he tell me, he say here, halikatun. He say that wire, na razor blade, na something where they pull somebody, na razor, they're very sharp. Then they chop off what's in there that you ate. Then the prophet explained in the hadith for clarify. He said, La aqulu tahlikul sha'r. He said, not to forsay this, why they talk about al-hasad and baghda, badats, and for let you hate mortal man. You know, do you not you hate her? For let you get into sickness here, not to say this, if they pull you here and I do, it's not going to make you get more late. It's not going to make you get to low. He said, but walakin tahlikud din. This is the crepe you deen, you Islam. And now we observe closely in our communities, now we home them. From our friends them, we party them, people who sabi, or even make muhasaba to Yusuf, observe Yusuf. Let you look how bad that and hatredness for hate mortal man. I don't go, they don't yama you did. Wallahi, people in there among we, where they don't go Hajj, they come more Hajj, we're not able to foresee the reflection of the Hajj pattern because of badat. People in there we don't fast years, now we and then they don't fast. But badat make we not able to foresee deen for them anymore. And the prophet said this is not the razor of the deen. Just like when the person here they don't flop para. In Biabia or in Mushchas, he don't flop para. In on the hand here don't flop there. They catch them, you know they feel comfortable on a private part. They use the blade, they use the machine blade. You see the person where the ear flop na he head. When you go inside barber shop, where you come out, a different man. Who side the ear go? Not to snake swell at the ear. Now blade they use for pull that ear. And if not to know the person go for back. Wallahi, sometimes if they don't create person to know the ear, you're not able to imagine say ear begin part of that age. Now so somebody will get badat and hatredness. You did nothing no left by you did. Wallahi, this is not the reality. Some people them wallahi they don't learn Quran. They learn tafsir. But badat don't grip them to the point, the knowledge where they get, nothing no day will benefit them by the knowledge because of badat. You know foresee you come and man, it talks on Simon and you. And hasad they come in different form. Some person they not married host, he can come inside married host. A man say one married another woman. He get hatredness now for this woman. Now just in potential mate, he don't be mated, he don't hate her. I don't see what the man see for this. What do you? The man expressing desire, he married that woman. What make you for express hatredness for that person? So now emotion when the person for control. And some person another idea, they fight back. They talk bad word to them. They congosa, they talk things that were not to the reality. This they say the witch. You know why they catch her, the witch. And this woman, you know why they bring her. And they can't bug the family, but not do that yet. The woman herself just want man. You know what Harry? What in bad for that intention? They not true say you know what for share the man where you get. But not hate the person because of the wanker inside the married house. And that person is just a good man. If you man be bad, you know be for car inside the married house. But most women, when the man then they express desire for married another, now the tenant they begin the patrol for one and Jahannam. So me they make like saying the thing they will make it then at the wall for my business. And we know Allah tell me in the Quran, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِينَ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. All woman no man no na ni'ma Allah give it. Not to dandy Allah send we na this earth. Allah said the only reason we make create we na for let we can worship her. Now for let me worship Allah, now for worship ibadah, now for pray to God, worship Allah, for obey Allah, not to for deny Allah, not to for challenge Allah. Whether give you man the command for married, if you able for married, to now Allah give the permission. So if you get for revolt, who die for revolt against? Now Allah. Now you put to the law. Now you make the man the challenge. Now you make the man they think of that. Now Allah make the woman able to control the emotions them. When it comes to jealousy against another woman. And so woman, wallahi, you don't know the picking way for benefit you. Maybe you man married another woman. Maybe that picking then are you they born for? That picking go come, it can be hero and the family. Me no family them now. When the mate picking. Now you come more better. Now you help the other mates picking them. They're all able to enjoy later in life. You don't know the wisdom. And if you don't hate the person already, some person now just goodness in the boy mates picking. And they hurt them. And they jealous. And they feel bad. No go there, no go near Ramo. He say visa business card for Ramo for go abroad. And they hurt them. He say passo for go college. And they hurt them. He don't picking the city was twice. He made speaking, I want a city pass. In the Hatam, in the fed all the kind of for talk back and build story that went up to the reality. And some people, me don't deal with people once, a few weeks ago. I dealt with somebody, the other person asked the other person, say, hey, Mami Aja. He said, you need to be upset like somebody will go Hajj. But that, it make people and then they see the Islam same way they buy. The lecture, all way you listen, and then they become reflected in you. Why? Just because of Badat. When Badat come inside person, you allow they control you, jealousy control you. Wallahi, you knowledge, they're not going to foresee and by you. They're not going to for mention you among the people who are knowledgeable, among the people who are intelligent. The most intelligent woman will look foolish in the public way allow jealousy for gripper. The most intelligent women will not say a natural person for they feel jealous. Even the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam wife them they feel jealous. Once during the Prophet's lifetime, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Prophet be there with one of the wife them. Then one of the wife, Nana Aisha radiallahu anha, not only go see be there that moment today. He be there with Nana Aisha in house. Now the Prophet, the other wife, send food for Prophet. Because he knows the Prophet get plenty stranger than the Sahaba and be there with her. So he say, well, let's send food for the Prophet to him guest them. When the servant, the person hold the food, they count to the Prophet. Then the Aisha radiallahu anha, the Prophet's wife, listen to a sahabiyat. Now we mama, he see the plate they can and he know us. And he knows that this now he made the plate they can. He feel jealous. He go, he hold the plate, he knock the plate, the food for all, he scatter. Imagine that scene, the high awkward. Prophet see this sahaba, the all man surprised. How Prophet be called this? Prophet go down, he take the plate together, he take the food together. Then he talk to the sahaba them. He say, una mama, una not take this anyhow. Una mama jealousy and I don't grip her. Imagine if the Sahaba, if the woman that we Prophet married, we jealous grip them. Now so they're not able for control. How about you? We're not so even Prophet married you. A natural for they feel jealous. But I very hardly able for controller. Especially they not allow the jealousy control you. Because if you allow jealousy for control you, you're not going to be able to explain to people why you behave that way. People then go take them for go talk about now other places. Prophets not be allowed this nothing at all for happen. Now make it tell the Sahaba them say, Ragrat umukum, una mama na jealous de para. So una not take this anyway. And if I way for settle the issue. And today, Allah, if now other man this happen to, maybe that woman it go happen, other things then go happen. But Prophet be so intelligent. You know, say the woman jealous, they find way for talk to him. Sahaba let them understand. Then the fair way for talking in Aisha, let the fair way for settle that plate way break, way point for immense, let you able for maintain them. Now Allah make we among the one that way able for control your emotions. In natural, it don't mean say if you man they married, you go feel okay, you go feel bad, but control your emotions. Take time when you go talk, and take time the way where you act. Jealousy also can they in the aspect of the people the way they do business. People that they do business, supposedly they jealousy company, it's in company, they flourish. Company business them, continue they come, continue they go. If they count cartoon, wait on them, by the tell the member, I go take all that cartoon. If you don't, the Maggie wait on a morning, you know if you reach middle, if they add to you, and the customers the way they can, and then they even penetrate to you. That's why you company in the car. Some in the build story are this, that's something they play with. No see as soon as something they play, they build story, hazard by that. If they make you they commit all that sin the way you not even plan for talk about person. When you get bad at. And the more you see the customer that they can, that's why they mourn you. Let make them say somebody will get bad at. In a somebody where in on depression, in on feel bad. Now in they feel the peak of feel bad. Now get her. In all time they feel bad because the moment you see goodness with another person, it don't attack, it don't moon around, it ain't glad. And not only they control the favor of Allah, not only they control whether God forgive, whether God not forgive. So you don't see the problem? Who stand on whether person they stop forget goodness? You don't know Allah don't mark for him goodness, he go continue forget him. Till to the time where Allah mark. So this again, it happen in business world. It can also happen in academia. On all they go school. Other person don't pass, you fail. Other person get excellent, you pass, you know 80p allowed to proceed. You feel bad, they looking great, 99. You look at yourself, 50, there you know it will cross. That's where they add for you. You may feel jealous. That hazard basically according to the scholars, then maybe for them we understand them. The scholars themselves we say, Tamanni zawali ni'mati anil ghayri. Now for them you feel bad, it gets two components. When you hear it, but somebody in goodness, you feel bad, you feel sad about it. Then two, you they wish let the person lost that goodness day. The only way you get, you wish not to forget her, now you forget her. And there are answers about that. Other one way they call ribetha. Now for let you see somebody get goodness, you self want the goodness. It can then matters of deen or matters of dunya. Like matters of deen, somebody gets fine iPhone, the latest one. Say so my phone is sharper, then you self wish you get the same. I wish me self get the same. It's not bad, but they no encourage her. It's not bad. Don't they not to hazard. You know, at you because you get you glad for her, but you self want the same phone number. But the one we get bad that he the heart they feel bad. As he see the person they full the phone, he heart don't boil, he heart don't warm. If they feel he heart they boil inside. Now you get this phone back, he why put back. Oh, we get out that phone. No, oh man, two phone I don't get. Why if for at you the person get two phone? You don't know how he get her. And some person you see I no more get phone, you don't know maybe that TPT. If you be know who say some person get some goodness, they don't go at you. Now make the great scholar Ibn Sirin, one of the tabi'in them, rahimahullah. If he say he and then they ever bad to nobody because of two reasons. He say one, if the person na hellfire get for go, how he go bad to somebody will get goodness? When that person they get for go hellfire, why for at you? They don't know maybe the team will get the phone at Tifa. Hey oh man, sharp one I pull back so. You don't know maybe the person get for go jail. The person wait thief the phone, the person you know left the case so you don't go to police. CID they trace the phone number. So somebody they thief phone 2019. This year na in engage. So you be don't gladly, oh man, sharp phone I get to. Now the time when the person get the case, he say, hey, oh man, not see some person get some goodness so you don't know. But the time when he say I'm not jealous. So even singing say he no go jealous nobody in the world. One, because you don't know if the person maybe in the hellfire they go. Why for at you when the person get goodness? When the person in the hellfire get for go? He say number two, if the person go get for go heaven. Why for at you? Allah give somebody favor and the person get for go Jannah. Why for at you? Why for more than you? Somebody will get for go Jannah. Why for people get jealousy against him? And we know everybody where they are around, either the person get for go heaven or get for go hellfire. So left for barat people. Left for barat people. You don't suffer yourself and you know they do yourself no good. Allah protect me from this sickness here. So hasad, it also they happen in the da'wah field. When they inside da'wah, Allah give people them different fadl, different favor. Some person voice fine, sabi read Quran. Some person voice loud, eloquent. When sabi talk, sabi make khutbah. So some people hasad they grip them, professional jealousy. Look where they talk. Wait, listen, when they read Quran, they read the tajweed mistakes them. Why you they come outside the person here? If you know man talk and before that, when you don't believe yourself. When you know more than the person, oh man, that check to the way collector. That they sound like good. Now we no sabi Quran I make. If you read tajweed the way poem. But you not talk before the check. You wait when the check don't go now. Any person when you read the hasul, the person when get bad that the hasul. Anytime you read they talk about person good in the heart, he is stingy. Now the only person who is stingy to the degree. In they give, the way God give the heart back. God make the person sabi talk. Not so you make it sabi talk. The person maybe he learn, maybe he train for be good orator. Allah don't bless and I don't sabi talk. You know sabi you the tremble. Why for bad if for ask you for that? Allah give. So the hasud, in when you see the person, all man the praise, all man the good party they want about the sheikh. Yeah man, ayomba. Say ayomba they no learn better say. You no learn better. You no get degree. In the newspaper we get. whose paper? We no sabi Umar bin Khattab. And you know, at night, because the prophet whose paper where he get. No get no degree. But he's the most learned. Sheikh Albani. He read books. Although not to the know, any person who fast in book number for the reading, they make plenty mistakes. But people and they will excel for that. And maybe you don't know whether the person is Sheikh. Maybe the Sheikh not popular. But let you somebody don't meet up in a school, no mean say the person not the pala. The fact the person consistent at dawa, he dey pala because he dey make research before he go lecture. So some people like for who's taking other paper say who check that. You know, and this check that person, this get PhD. Wallahi. When it comes to being eloquent, for let somebody make mark in dawah, not to by degree. Now by istiqamah, how sincere you are for Allah. The effort where you make for prepare yourself for be better, then how consistent you dey para. Wallahi, this is not the secret of dawah. For let you excel in the big part of dawah, how the istiqamah where you get para. People a day we don't learn past other people. But Allah don't make others excel past the others. That's what Allah they do. So we get professional jealousy. Somebody, this Imam, they jealous this. This Imam, they jealous this. This is the lead to the point to say someone. So Imam, the defense in copy Imam. So Imam, the franking copy Imam. How? This all Hassan. So mosque today, if you see the mosque is split, then go below the mosque. Now because of Badat. Then they want to, you know, they agree for let this be the leader. He said for me the leader. They break away, go make the own mosque. How long will they for this? The Prophet ﷺ says, the landed people and we have badat inside themselves against other people. Category of people and the next one where they need a judge. Among them you get people where they need a judge for let them go heaven. You get category of people and where they need a judge for go hellfire. Then they do a judgment, then they wait for judgment for happen. Then the angels, then they go arrest them for go to the hellfire. Then they judge them. Among them, na landman we get badat. You na landman, then you get badat. Allah protect away from this. So badat na something we be to say is very severe. They come on in our society. Respected listeners in Islam, this topic of hasad, of badat. Now what we be to say the Prophet if you don't want, as we say in the hadith. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam tell me in the hadith. After we don't tell we say, badat it eat somebody indeed. It eat you deen, you Islam na in it. Not to say now you eat the crepo, now you deen it eat. Prophet continue for tell we. He say, Walladhi nafsi biyadihi. He say, I swear to Allah, where me life deeper. The God will hold me life. La tadkhulul jannah hatta tu'min. Una no go heaven pass una believe. None of una no go heaven pass you believe. Now he continue for tell we. Wala tu'min hatta tahabbu. Una no go also believe pass una like one another. How you go able to like the person where you get hatredness para? Where is the jealous? I go like her. When you don't see the problem, Prophet say you no get for go heaven. What you say you na badat na you dey pa. Na badat body go dey go pa. Na this na you dey hold. Prophet say you no go heaven. Pass you let the company. You no go heaven. Pass you turn a believer, and you no go believer. Pass you let one another. Then the Prophet give you a formula in this hadith. He say afala unabbi'ukum bima yuthabbitu dhalikum. Una wala show na somebody where they help una. For long able to achieve this, he say afshu salam bainakum. Una spread the salam between ourselves. When I say this, you don't mean say for go meet the boss say salam alaikum. If you say this, you mean good. You heart it clean. Mashallah, this is fine. But what did I mean? Guarantee the other person for say, hey, don't feel bad. If God give you phone, counter no more, not hide the phone. Me, I not go be somebody with the jealous you for your goodness with them. Me, I go guarantee you say, because the salam it means. If you greet somebody, say assalamu alaikum. If they tell the person, say, me, I don't guarantee you say, harm not go come up from me to you. And I even ask Allah for letting peace stay upon you. If you mean now, bang na your heart, then it means if the person will find clothes. No jealous, sir. This clothes. If you go, you know fit to yourself. Well, some person they wallahi, then they so far and close. Where he pull up, if he learn person, somebody can go let me close there and go. If you learn the person, well, it heart and back. This way they don't show the clothes, but it fits herself personally. Suppose they had time back, they look important. I know that they for pull up. Like the other one, this I don't remember again for you use that papuga. But they had time the way they see the close way learn you. In where they swap for, in where they measure. It not fit like way the way it fits you. And as I say, Hassan they come from different angles. Suppose in a fitness. But they have looks waiting up, all man they call out. So for no about that person for nothing, we got here. Everything where Allah give it, na vanity, na some things them, na things where Allah get for take from way. So we know a lot of people today, when they talk about that, this topic, they say, now other person they never. But what will they discuss inshallah in the second part of the khutbah? You go no say Yusuf one way or the other. You get some amount of badat. La laki away from that. يقول قول هذا واستغفروا إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده. Respected listeners in Islam, indeed the topic of jealousy or badat, now what we be to say is very serious. A rampant now community there. We host them badat day. One way or the other, some family then they will be unite because of badat today. Goodness not there between them. One way or the other, people and they when I been paditra day, when I be tight bosom friends them, because of badat today, then they will foresee to yai. Then they look themselves differently. This sickness, when they call badat, they get symptoms. Now go through in symptoms quick, they will discuss how to cure yourself. One of the signs where they show say you get badat, anytime you notice say you they think bad about another person. You they think, you never think bad, but when not do nothing, you don't mass you don't knock you, you still no more night, you they think bad now. You get badat. Another symptom where they show say you get badat. When you hear somebody get problem, you glad you get badat. Why for glad when somebody get problem? Why for glad when somebody in Pekin die? Why for glad when you neighbor lost belly? Why for glad when somebody married poor? Why for glad when somebody sick? Why for glad when somebody misfortune meet her, problem meet her? Why for glad? Why make you for glad? The only reason why make you the glad because you get badat. Then the third, for let you he asks you now when you hear say the person get goodness. Hey, oh man, that person, they go to operation. That operation, it be severe, they be safe for that. Boy, he live, he asks you. He wonder you, he asks you. Why the person, why he live, why we for that? He asks you for that. Any person we glad, where goodness meets another, you get that. Any person we feel bad, where problem meets, we feel bad, when you hear about goodness to somebody, you get that. Any person we glad, we vex. When problem meet, when goodness meets somebody, you get badat. Now two sides of the coin. Plus the first one. Either you desire, let the person get problem, or you hear about problem, then you gladly, you celebrate, or you hear about goodness, he asks you, anyhow you turn out. This person get badat. Now for example, yourself closely, we did notice say one point in your life, somebody they will get goodness way at you. Any person will sincere. Maybe they dey on side they praise you. All our brothers them. He say, this one, but this man picking them. Oh, this Shegali picking them. This he get sense. You back now Shegali picking. He dey wonder you now. Why they say this he get sense? Is it that they say me fool? It help you in normal. You dey on side, when they do business. Somebody can come. Now this somebody they buy to. In natural, he dey look the person table. He market the pardon. He said, dear, I won't take all that cartoon banners. No, down the cartoon. Then the person maybe send you a man. You see, you have you pepper. You still work the one way counts the money. 30 days. You voice loud, pass out the Allah, pepper day. But the customer, not only in natural, they feel jealous. They feel bad. And suppose he dey beer. He dey pull word there. He dey pull hints. He dey pull statement. In natural, they feel bad. And if you observe yourself, they don't say one way or the other. Tell me don't they where you ask you. Then they praise somebody, then they talk good about somebody, he honor you. Now, if this is not the condition, what will we for do, respected listeners in Islam? If we no say, hazard, it is show in we. What will we for do for cure ourselves? Among the things that the scholars they mention, hazard, in a sickness way, you get sickness them, we curable. You get other sickness they way treatable. Even at the medical field. If somebody gets certain sickness like diabetes, then they treat you table like certain cancer the way they get. Then they treat you continuously. Some type of cancer they enable for cure. You die para. Now so back when it comes to the diseases the way mortal man they get spiritually, like the diseases of the heart. If somebody gets hazard, badat, This is not something where you're able for cure. You treat her, you cure her. You treat yourself. One way or the other, time they reach back, when the bad at they pop up. In the pop up, you know the ever men. Now make the scholars the right say, every human being gets some element of bad at you get them inside, they hurt you. Something they my way you give person hurt you. We not tell you business, but more now you know more because of the person gets down again. So how for treat? So we need cure her, but they treat her. Other people and they way they worst, and other people and then they own is just better. But how for treat her now? This is not the most important thing we for focus on. And one of the things that we for do for treat hazard is that anytime when you notice say hazard, but that's the part you about somebody, no say you know the part become grateful to Allah. Be grateful to Allah. Anytime when you see somebody get goodness, they mourn you. Tell Allah thank you for sabah. Ask yourself, who that get the goodness? Now Allah, why for ask you where Allah they give goodness power to other people? Ask yourself, if the person get his goodness, maybe in a relationship with God and I good. If you self improve your relationship with God, maybe God will give you. Ask yourself, what do you for do for make let yourself get the goodness, not to for let the person lost the goodness. What do you for do for let you improve your relationship in Allah? Let me Allah tell me in the Quran. He said, "Id'uni astajib lakum." When ask me Allah, they give you. Now Allah will for call. If you see somebody get goodness, turn to Allah and be grateful to Allah. And the easy way for ask God for let you something, now for let tell Allah thank you for what He don't give you first. God don't give you small. They don't tell God thank you for that day. They ask for big things them. How you feel say Allah will give you them. So number one way for cure yourself from hasad, be grateful to Allah for even the goodness the way you get. The way you see somebody get goodness, instead of he at you, tell God, say Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Somebody can tell you, so oh man, hey, I don't get goodness. So woman will be one married, I don't propose, they don't answer. You don't propose 3, they don't answer. Alhamdulillah, say Allah, swear, tell Allah thank you. Tell God thank you for that person day. Glad you for that. Number 2, ask Allah now for your favor, Because Allah now give you, instead of you call it, you never call it. When you don't get for do any good, ask God forgive you. If you know say that's something you want, let you know how to because the person get up. Ask God forgive you. Allah get what He keep for you. Then Allah will give you when your own time reach. Then the third thing what we can do, renew you believe in Qadr. Renew you believe. No say tell yourself say, if you see at me when the person gets this goodness, if you see at me when me met him picking they come married, and because I don't believe in Qadr. If I believe in destiny, khayrihi wa sharrihi, it don't for at me because Allah na in the destiny. Waiting God mark for you, He didn't miss you. The waiting God mark say not for you. No matter I pray how that person married, it not going to be for you. Wallahi, sadly enough, me I don't know what incident will happen at this country, but somebody will know. We married come for somebody in Pekin. They provoke the Pekin tell. A big man, money no do, big trustees. They provoke the Pekin tell. The Pekin at well. He say no want the man. The man he come overseas. Then they will provoke from them. Somebody come over behind. He take your sister. He give him the man. Small rule, they go make the man. Later, the family member, they everybody's, the parent, everybody vex, feel bad. Hey, una point me pikin married for una own sake. Una love me pikin. They are to point. They dismantle the point. They una put una your sister padani. This nothing that we rampant now society. That in the way rampant. So possibly they can't meeting company. Hey, so man propose. This brother I say want me. But I don't know what you see. They come in. The person they ask him, party, fairly. Elect the man. But why your opinion? This poor boy. Wait till you get. Look into us. What do you have? Tell another man. They he we don't play the heart. They go now, go meet the man. Hey, but this sister, you waste time. I don't look at you. 30 they don't give you answer it. Then he pull you down the married house and go inside the married house. This is not fit to that thing the way they happen in society. So every person will get badat. They get problem with God in destiny. They're making the Quran Allah ask. Now they shape now they choose who that God forgive. You will get badat. Ask yourself, now you they choose who that God forgive. Who that you be? You big for choose for God say, Allah no, now this is forgive. Allah no, this is not forgive. Who that you be? For come and they in the equal with God, a'udhu billahi min dhalik. For say now they choose, would have God forgive in favor. Not to nobody gets that right today. Now Allah gets that day. Then the fourth way, for let you guide yourself from hasad. Now for let you tell yourself, say,
The litmus test of Iman, for letting you know if you're a believer or not, just know. Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam tell me the hadith. He said, it's not possible for let somebody when a mu'min, Iman and hasad, they let it inside the heart of it, one person. It's not possible let you be believer, they get barat. Barat, you go to feel bad one way or the other. But the believer, they fight back. He never allow, let the barat conquer. He never allow, let control the life. So Prophet say not possible. The fact that you get barat, and people don't say you get barat, don't say no more now, you're not a believer. And we know what he means for let somebody be believer. And the other two way they do, among the most effective things the way they do, for you we get barat, ask Allah, say Allah, clean me heart. Why I can feel bad when somebody get good? Why for me? Ya muqallib al-qulub, Allah now you they control the heart. You clean me heart from this feeling. Tell God, say Allah, they feel fine. Why make why you get this person goodness? Don't you yourself, check yourself, monitor your heart, and give yourself the medication. Anytime when you notice say barat the surface, put yourself into treatment. Make dua. Allah, they kill me. I just say register. My paddy can't tell me about goodness. My paddy tell me about goodness. He don't hurt me. Why for hurt me? And this is not my paddy. And you know what to make it sorry for somebody who get barat? The scholars then say if the only effect of barat, now for that, the person where the barat, now somebody where they closer to you. You party, now you the barat. You brother, now you the barat. You mate, now you the barat. You uncle, now you the barat. You auntie, the person they where they women well for you, now you the barat. Somebody who closer to you, now you the barat too. Any person who close to you, you know they expect you say you go to feel bad way get goodness. And they expect say if he tell you good thing bottom, he go at you now make perfect well in their day. He say any goodness where you get, kullu dhi ni'mati ma'sud, for any goodness where God give you, somebody will they act for that. So take them good that you they tell. And the next one, now for let we make dua for the person. If you use Allah don't give somebody phone night at you, make dua for the person. And some people like that style, hey man, this one if I know, don't stop play. You get this now way for sure say you something that will at you. But make dua for the person. Alhamdulillah, brother, this one I fit you. Send the phone to her, no take him to yourself. Oh man, this guy only fly, this is that be fine. No, then let the person say you want her, now that you are let ask. Let us say that you want her. So the fact that you want to transfer to you, it at you, it means you know deserve her. You get by that. So any time when you notice say somebody get goodness, everybody person goodness, he at you. Waiting at the next way for do. Pray God for the person. Say Alhamdulillah, mashallah, brother. Hey, Allah bless you. This funny I fit you. This one all now for go yourself screen protection. Let not scratch. But you begin to look the phone corner eye. They look at, but not just screen protection, but the phone fine so. Let the phone catch. They say, aha, miss her, and this is how you want. You get by that. So work on yourself. Make dua for the person. If you say now marry the person get. Now he at you. Make dua Allah be alek. Make ladies marry ya come on fine. It at you. But because hasad na internal sickness, you did na jihadun nafs. Fight yourself. The fact you they talk good words outside, but the person way good, it help you for conquer your internal feeling. You they feel bad though, but they talker. Yeah, Allah give the person goodness. The person they sell. You magi no done. Allah give more sell. Allah give more sell. That talk way they talk, they help you. They many yourself. That soft foot. That bad way they feel. They lost this now. And when they do that, the angels and they make dua for you. Allah look this person. Even though he had time, they make dua. Allah give him the dua way they make for the other person. Allah give him the same thing. Why you don't see? You said now win-win situation. You pray for the person, the angels they pray for you. You get more. Then the other way, follow protect yourself from hasad. This one now, if somebody get hasad, you then near her. If you not take them, that person they among you. Prophet Allah tell me in the Quran. He said, "Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falak min sharri ma khalaq." Let we seek refuge. Let we ask Allah for protect we. The Lord of the door clean, plenty things that they happen on earth. Min sharri ma khalaq. From the evil where they come up from the things they were Allah make. Allah mentioned 4 evil in the surah. The scholars of tafsir they tell we say, as how Allah they mention the evil, now so Allah they progress. The first evil, ibado. The second one and the surah, ibad pass the first. The third one, ibad pass the second. The fourth one, ibad pass all the 3 evil. From the 4 evil that Allah mentioned in Surah Al-Falaq, the last evil Allah mentioned, where ibad pass all the evil in Surah Al-Falaq. Ibad pass if somebody forget you, Almighty Allah tell we, وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدٍ. Allah do protect we from the hasud, the person we get by that, إِذَا حَسَدٍ. We will work, we will activate him by that. We will work with that by that. We see all the by that day inside the boy. He don't do nothing, problem no day. The moment he want work with him by that, he want be much for talk, he want do something with that by that. Either hasad, Allah protect we from the hasad. The person we get by that, he bad. He dey unbog, even sometimes we know they know. When somebody jealous person, he dey unbog. And imagine in the surah, when they ask Allah to protect we from badat, when they ask Allah to protect you, the person we get badat, we want to activate that badat, we want to put that badat for counter for you. We need for ask Allah. Allah said, if I not to you know, ask Allah to protect you from the person we get badat. Because if Allah not protect you from him, he dey unbog you. Somebody will get badat. Jealousy, he gets connection. Hasad get connection with al-ayn, evil eye. Any person will get badat. Now he go come now later, I can't find a rich God. He at you, he at him. He will look for way for kill you, for finish you. So now they make it fanke you, they send sick for you. Somebody will get badat, and they defend all way for unbog you. Now you downfall no more. Now he go make you happy. Now Allah protect you from the sickness here. So how you for protect yourself now? From the person if you get badat, he near you. What way you can do? The azkarul asbah. Dhikr and they for do any morning, then they under. Then they para paper. Anytime we wake in the morning, we make the dhikr. In the evening, we make the dhikr. And from the dhikr, Suratul Falaq dede, Suratul Ikhlas dede, Qul Huwallahu Ahad, Suratul Falaq dede, and Suratul Nas. They were they say, oh, they read them every morning, and 3 times they read them. Rubber by yourself, for let protect yourself from the person we give by that. When they read that, even time, and 3 times they read that, you rubber by yourself. When you want sleep, you read that. When you wake, you read that. You don't know that was you in the morning, attack, he unbog you. This is now where we will protect yourself. But if you know say this person get by that, they say how you they treat somebody who get by that. When you know say this is the jealous. You know, some people are waiting they do now into the pool. And you get by that, he go at you. Some person, you want to see me goodness, when you see me goodness in the attack. So they make less here. So WhatsApp now they pull into the put. When you yams white, prophet say come back. Now another hadith where prophet say any goodness we God give somebody the way they attack for that. Prophet say be secretive. Go by you yam. You picky you born up. Not take her. Some people are born picking. Picking not come out now switch. You don't snap her. Put her status now WhatsApp. All side. Look me picking. Somebody they will not get picking go attack. The evil eye go and bug that you picking. Some people feel say now wait for show love. Man say want you. Nothing over no side when I begin snap the poster. The relationship never go fast. I don't pray. The man heart don't pray. You call her now in a pic. You don't know how to manage. Now you pray you married by the pictures the way you post. Somebody the way you don't act and the person don't activate the hazard. They don't pray you married. So waiting for do now. Yeah, soon the person will get by that. Not go pull it. It's bad. Don't take pot. You knock pot bad. Badato. Come on. No, don't do this. It means you waiting for those somebody will get by that. Get patient. The scholars they say sabruka yaqtulu. You patient in the killer. When you see her get by, you know that this person get by that. Anytime we tell about goodness, he dey okay. You know glad you don't know say get by that. You go to smile to her. Go to smile to her. Alhamdulillah, how the family. Okay, I'm glad for. Okay, sister. Okay, next time you dey smile. In the heart time, this person I don't know say it back. Look at the guy smile back. Smile. They say you patient now in the killer. Be nice to her, smile to her. If you get good, send for her. Hey, I send for you. That means, yeah, we the answer back. We get no more. Okay, thank you. You take her, you get her person. You know the gladly. But patient, we the patient in the answer. But if you say, we get bad at it, they go cause some pull into her. This it means on our all day at the same scoop. Respected listeners, we end with this case study. For let we show let we all understand somebody will cure himself from hazard. Somebody will conquer evil for overcoming himself from hasad. Our Prophet talked about that. During the time of the Prophet ﷺ, the hadith inside Musnad ibn Ahmad, Imam Ahmad in Musnad. During the time of the Prophet, Anas ibn Malik reported the hadith. Prophet be sitting with the Sahaba the once. Somebody they come. Now the Prophet say, when I look from that end, any person will appear, the person are from Jannah. That person they go Jannah. The Sahaba the all man they watch, all man the chariot. Now who that they can appear? All man go all be say na he they come. But now the now prophet they talk to. The next man where they come, now from Jannah. This Sahaba can na Ansari Sahaba. He come he holding shoes na left hand. What are they come out from Biabia from the wudu way don't make? He can with so humble, not to say a big person, fearful, he can serveful, he don't know nothing, he greets them, he sit down. They all sit down. They scatter the gathering. The other day they sit down back in the gathering. You know the prophet say somebody they come, the person where they work an agenda they go. The same man appear, all man say, ah! The third time it happened, this man enter, prophet told the same thing, the same man appear. Then one of the Sahaba then will be there with the prophet, Abdullah ibn Amr. As the gathering is scatter, now meet this Sahaba. He saw man, do I get problem with me, Papa? Me Papa get palaver. I not for sleep now for the next 3 days. Yeah! I want to go to me now, he post last sleep to you. For the next 3 days, tell me Papa they settle. Somebody say problem, no, they go in a house. They go in a house. They spend 4 day 1, day 2, day 3. This Sahaba, the day don't run. The days don't know. I saw my man, I don't tire about it, can't go. He said, "Bo, the cow worker is in a form Nala make. We don't sit down 3 days with the prophet. Prophet the point say, you, now somebody where they go Jannah. The years in all we make I can spend 3 days with you. I want to wait till you do it special. But now that they sleep, you never wake up for Peter and Jude. Nothing on the word they see, they do like for saying extraordinary thing. When the prophet talk highly about you, he say, if you feel say you so kind, I want to tell him. I don't observe all what you do. I just come for observe. He said, but I don't see nothing you do extraordinary. He said, you go be kind for tell me. Then the Sabbath, they say, well, until you say, don't see now. I know about nothing on the word they do extraordinary. He said, the only thing word they do extraordinary. Now the fact that any time we are ready for sleep, and they make dua to Allah before they sleep, say, Allah, no allow me, not get jealous against another Muslim. Not sleep with badat. And they forgive all me company Muslims they will do and bug me. And they sleep with hatredness. That they ask Allah say, they no allow me la abo jealousy badat for me company Muslim. He said that this number they do. Now the Sahaba say this way you do. Now make you excel. And if you have take the same formula, wallahi Allah will make you excel. Respected listeners in Islam. They say palaver, where they with 2 people, and it lead to malice, where they go for go settle up. It's easy for them to settle up. If you need to say jealous, no need. But they say if this the foundation of that palaver, of that malice, na barat, no matter how talk, that malice never done. Because why? This one person get badat for this. As a result, in malisa. No matter how talk them, the palaver na pantap no more, the hazard, the barat dey inside. We not go able for settle up. Because for another one person, he all thing done in heart. If for see say the other person, problem is in life. And I make anything you go for settle. So palaver, he settle 2 people, settle. All time they settle the palaver, then they don't check. It's possible to say na barat dey inside. And barat palaver, you not get ever able for settle. Because the one person the one side, the other person they for feel bad. Because it's the other person they get goodness. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر